Hi everyone, Coach Alexa here. Motivation is a topic that I get asked about a lot at this time of year because the daylight hours are getting shorter, the weather is getting colder and wetter, and I imagine, for a lot of people, myself included sometimes, it's a little bit more difficult to prise yourself out of bed to get outside when you can hear the rain hammering on the windows like it was for me this morning. Ironically, I did manage to get out this morning and now the sun has come out this afternoon, so I've done a few videos on this in the past. If you do go through the video archive on YouTube, it's easier to search there, that we don't need as much in the way of motivation if we've created good habits. So creating a good routine of these are the days that I run on, these are the times of day that I run, maybe attaching that run to something else that you do every day. Like, for example, I often train either just before or just after breakfast. So having that good routine and that good habit in place means that we don't need half as much in the way of motivation, particularly, as I say, when the weather gets a bit darker and wetter. Having stuff ready to go, this is particularly if you're running as soon as you come home from work, when the pull of the sofa is strong, or could try to prise yourself out of bed in the morning when things are feeling a bit chilly. So having your kit ready to go the night before, making things really easy for yourself so you don't have to do too much thinking. You might have even planned out a route, planned out the session that you're going to do, so you don't have to engage the brain too much. You just tick through, put the kit on, open the front door and go out. And maybe even don't think about going out for a run, just make the first step. I'm going to put my running clothes on and then I'm going to pick up my keys and phone and then I'm going to go out the door. Well, now I'm out the door, I might as well start doing a bit of running, one step at a time, breaking it down a little bit into bite-sized chunks. While you're out running, do what you can to make it feel enjoyable. Splash in some puddles if you would like to, kick some autumn leaves like you would have done if you were a little kid. No reason why we need to stop doing that sort of fun stuff in the autumn as grown-ups. But also try to make things as safe and comfortable for yourself as possible. Our brain isn't going to be too keen on heading out. It was a little bit worried about why we're going out and where we're going to go. So planning a safe route if you can, that's well lit, or a busy sort of space where you're going to feel safer. And also, particularly if you're doing speed work, a type of surface that you feel a little bit safer running on. So my road is awful for leaf and puddle covered potholes. So is somewhere where I would run a bit more gently. If I was going to do a faster session, I'd probably find myself a slightly different area or car park or something to run in. So making sure that you're kind of feeling safe and comfortable running at this time of year is useful, and that also includes wearing good kit so that you don't get too cold and you're feeling like you're warm but also can be seen, got something reflective, brightly coloured or lit up about your person so you're nice and safe. The other thing worth thinking about as well is having something to look forward to when you get back. So that can be something, for me at the moment, is something that's going to warm me back up again if I've got a little bit cold. So, maybe having a tea bag and a mug ready to go next to the kettle for when you get back, or, having something warm to eat. Diving into a hot shower to warm yourself up a little bit, or having a really nice big fluffy kind of jumper or hoodie to put on afterwards. So making sure that you build in these positive experiences during the run and after the run kind of helps program the brain to be have less of that sense of oh no when it's raining, and more of a sense of oh cool, that'll be good fun, and I'll be able to come home and warm myself up really quickly afterwards. Hope that's useful.